Is Sandstorm the only player to represent Magyar in competitive play?
This
might
high?
be.
This high level? Yeah.
I think in general, when it comes to top 8s, I think he's been the only one. There might be one other, but definitely going to be interesting to see here as we open up on Demon Island. It's going to be Sandstorm on the Magyar going up against Eat My Onions on Mirage as we're opening up with a Great Sword versus Spear.
I really did expect the Teska. I mean, that's pretty much what we've seen the entire day.
Yeah, and so we're going to have to see how this comes out through here. Neutralite tries to go forward with that the Silent Bridge there, but isn't actually able to connect. And now the dash forward ground pound gets punched by the Dares. That could be the edge guard. Of course it is. Went for the flash grab to catch the D-Light. I like that. Was a little too far away, and Eat My Onions has a second chance at life here.
I mean, so far, I mean, we only got this first stock to go off of, but it is about as close as you can get in the opening stock of the game. Sandstorm starting to get those Great Sword strings starting to come out a little bit. Reached out to a signature, kind of testing the waters. D-Sig coming out from the Mirage.
Yeah, but that 9 defense on Magyar actually is the only reason why he survived. And Eat My Onions was probably like, wait, what? Why is this legend alive? Oh, that must be so frustrating. Because I looked at that down tick and I was like, what? What are you doing here? He's just a giant suit of armor full of souls. It's like, I can't be knocked out.
No, and that's got to be frustrating.
Still living after that Sarah connects. Oh, you're going to have a 700 damage game this time with My Onion. Sidelight comes through, but he does even end up pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a very even game. Sandstorm fighting here, a little unarmed to start out with. Not going straight back, opting for the edge guard. More than worried about going back and getting that hammer. He does have a hat in hand, and now and we're seeing the
Get rid of the hammer, Sandstorm. Get rid of the hammer.
Throw it now.
Throw it. I don't care. It's the coolest hammer skin, but you can only use it on Magyar. I understand. There, get rid of it. No, he picked it back up slow-mo. Oh, no. Eat My Onions is just running rampant against this weapon right now.
He absolutely is, and he's not slowing down. Neutral stick coming out, comes up empty, but he reverses back around, sending
Eat My Onions did him a favor, actually. Hitting him that much so that he has to go back to the Great Sword. It's like, 2 down airs. He can play the game again. Just kidding.
That knocked out all the way to that top 45-degree corner. I didn't think it was going to happen.
He did hit him 30 times with the scythe while he had the hammer in
Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened. And now Sandstorm picking up the hammer once again. Let's see if we can get something started this time on this weapon. Doesn't put up the down sig. Magyar's got quite a generous spiking hitbox on that down signature, but it's a little predictable. You'd have to be going for a pretty hard read to get it to connect. Nice job. Went for the downlight weapon pickup recovery. We saw him do that with the boots on Teska earlier on today, and it just seems to be like that's actually a tactic in his repertoire. He sees a weapon spawn and he goes, I know how to deal with this.
I know exactly how to deal with this.
Yeah.
Doing a really good job here in a neutral. Sandstorm trying to set up these openers. Catching, Eat My Onion, trying to come back up on stage.
Jumps.
Yeah.
Goes to the Cider again. He's going for like a dodge up read on that. D-Light Cider goes for the edge guard. Weapon throw forces the dodge. Has to get back to the stage, and he goes for the Haymaker instead, and Sandstorm slips right past him. Switches back over to a fresh Great Sword. Eat My Onions looking for a weapon spawn here. The Scythe is on deck. Oh, can he get it? Weapon spawn comes through. Goes for the Haymaker instead. He's hammer side. Okay, stomp Sarah. Is that going to be the edge guard? Weapon throw forces the dodge. Can he even make it back? He can't. D-Light ground pound, and that's going to be the game for Sandstorm on Magyar here in game number 1.
It looked a little sketchy for him there for a minute. Eat My Onions.
He went for the unarmed side stick like 4 times. What? What? I mean, I get it. Java was just on stream.
Right. Just subliminally just like downloaded the tech.
That's what it felt like. He went so low for how little resources he had too. Sandstorm just being able to deal with that perfectly. Good damage spread across everything. As much as I was dumping on the hammer there, he did do 120 damage. Eat My Onions is going to bring out the character that has made it this far though. Devil Jin locking in for game 2.
Absolutely. We kind of figured that was coming. Very impressed though, the way he held his own in the opening game. I mean, you put a name that nobody's ever heard of against a name that everyone in Brawlhalla Esports has heard of.
Literally number 1.
Right, literally the 5-time champ.
Yeah, he's got a lot going for him right now. Yes, he's doing quite well, all things considered. Sandstorm had to make a comeback to win that game number 1, and that is not, and I'm not saying that lightly.
No, and that's not good news if you are Eat My Onions, because that means you are now the one that needs to adapt.
Correct, and adapting against the GOAT, well, it's a little difficult, but he's doing good so far. That recovery catches him real close to the blast zone, so close that he actually touches it. Takes that first stock, and now he's a few hits away from being knocked out, but it's not a single hit away, and that's important here. Let's see what extra credit he can get here on the bow. Oh, maybe not much.
That was a forceful Sair. Throwing the weapon down.
Jumps back. Sandstorm waits him all the way out, and a little too late on that side heavy. And now, okay, Eat My Onions is like dash land side lighting. That's 3 side lights. He's gonna side light again, isn't he? Go back. Oh, no dodge means that side light finisher will be more than enough to even up the stocks 2-2.
Very clean, very nice. He's back over on that hammer.
Ooh,
okay.
It's a scoop. Anything else?
No, not anything else except for Eat My Onions getting some arrows.
Sidelights. 4 sidelights?
Getting some arrows into the armor of the Sandstorm right now.
As if he doesn't have enough in him, literally impaled by the arrow. It's like, okay, I just gotta stack a few more of this. It's a bullseye, right? That's what this is. Recovery hits him so hard the hammer sent flying. Silent recovery takes him down 2, and Eat My Onions over here on the Devil Jin is just actually beating him.
That's like just legitimately beating Sandstorm this game.
Take it with a grain of salt. It is the Magyar.
Right.
But downlight finisher comes through, goes in for a really tricky pivot down air. Darren Air would have comboed there, but he wasn't expecting it to hit. Oh, gravity cancel downlight on a wake up. Really cool option.
Yeah. Okay.
No dodge. Doesn't matter. Pivot side air. He has to dodge to get back to the stage. D-Light ground pound would knock out, but he does a high dodge, and oh, D-Light Sarah does not hit.
That's unfortunate. It definitely looked good. Sandstorm trying to find a stomp Sarah, trying to find anything to get the stock off of Eat My Onions.
Oh, stomp Sarah will do it. Okay.
There it is. That was
now, Great Sword could do it. Magyar damage at orange is like yellow for any other character.
Yeah. I mean, a couple dodge reads and the stock is gone.
Oh, he went for it. If he had sidelight there, it would have worked. He went for the end light opener instead, and now Eat My Onions gets 5 good hits. Sandstorm now is heavily damaged. Down 6 sends him flying to the blast zone, and he evens it up 1-1.
That might be a very pivotal moment of where the momentum just changed.
We'll see. What I'm waiting for is the legend to change.
Yeah, that's
from
true.
Sandstorm.
That's true too. Oh, but it's not.
Oh,
and
no.
you know, you gotta think. What did we learn about Eat My Shorts? He doesn't have any social media, so he's obviously a young kid. Eat My Onions. Sorry,
I was thinking it the entire time.
It has the whole day. The reference has been in my head, and it just
finally came out.
It just found its way out.
As far as you ask me, you could the noun that you choose there could be interchangeable with many things. but onions is what he chose today. So we're going to continue with that here in the game number 3. Eat My Onions on the bow is continuing to stack the arrows up against Sandstorm. And Sandstorm with that side air finally gets the jump read that he's been looking for there. He keeps getting that side light bridge, or that downlight bridge, right like so, and then he looks for the side air right afterwards to get a jump or a dodge out as a panic option to get it punished.
What?
Okay, NSIG maybe changed Devil Jin's hurtbox to avoid the down zig. Whatever happened there, they both just narrowly avoided.
Yeah, that was very interesting stop.
Oh, he goes for the modified Mafia, but does not get it. Oh, that sider would have been sick. If he got the recovery, it would have been a good 2. D-Light into recovery, not going to knock out. As we saw Eat My Onions go for the same down zig that he finished game number 2 with, and whiffs both of them. Finally gets it. Third time for charm.
Very nice, very nice. And we're seeing him take that early lead yet again. Bow in hand, he's had pretty good success off of it. Sandstorm gonna get that unarmed option in there. Eat My Onions up to the blast zone. Because now my brain doesn't want to say anything else.
Really think about it. I've been having you say Eat My Onions so many times with my tosses today, and this is how you repay me. No, it's good. Sandstorm now on the edge guard here. Ooh, okay, he's wall slips activating there. Catches him, goes for the stare again. Oh, if Sandstorm just faded back with that side air, he's been going for that same read over and over again, and he's gotten maybe twice to work out. And Eat My Onions gets past him every other time, and that combo, 5 good hits. Catching Sandstorm out of that dodge. Can he land with that side air? He cannot. Dash jump nair is not working, but the down sigs are really starting to take advantage of the fact that Sandstorm keeps dash jumping onto him stacked, and he's just sending him up towards the sky and then covering the landing right afterwards to really take advantage of this lead that he's got.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing an amazing job just kind of threading that down sig needle in there. Oh my goodness.
Attack coming through.
Yes,
saw it on Twitter.
That was.
Turns out you could have 2 decks and stomping to stomp is actually true.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. Like, shout outs to Kiner for showcasing that. Sandstorm already applying that and going like, maybe Hammer is actually pretty okay. Yeah. If you hit grounded stomp and you do gravity cancel stomp, it's just a true combo.
Really?
Yeah. I saw the training mode thing. Pretty funny. Hammer Resurgence, maybe. I mean, if Sandstorm's laying it on Eat My Onions, all-star player, anybody can do it, right? Let's see, Sandstorm, 2 stocks to 1, 1 stock to 1.
I thought the ground pound was going to come out there, but he went ahead and opted for the Sair, sent him off to that bottom left corner. And a Sandstorm, well, both these guys, one stock away from having the advantage going into game number 4.
Sidelight hits, goes for a really huge side air read, tries to go for the sidelight once again. D-light, neutral light. Sidelight, D-light, neutral light. No, only gets the sidelight. Another sidelight comes through though, and he's been hitting so many of these against Sandstorm. That's 3 in a row. Gets the N-sig after the jump. Goes for the spike. The arrows and the down-sig did not connect. He's been peppering him with so many arrows here that he possibly could take the lead here. D-light side air goes for the edge guard, but no, he dash jumps too far away, and there it is. Sandstorm gets the side air read that he's been going for all game.
He gets back. Eat my onions. Getting back up on stage.
Oh, he's gonna look for stomp stomp. He's gonna do it. He just wants to highlight it. This is so Sandstorm. Don't do it to him. Oh, going for the nair over and over again. Okay, goes back to the great sword. I think he was going to aim for a recovery there, but he gets interrupted. That's the recovery that time coming through.
Looking for the nair, can't find it. Oh, drop the opener. There it is.
Oh, bringing out one of the thousands of souls that are there inside that armor and taking them down off the right side of the stage. Almost all the damage that game coming out on greatsword. Unarmed and hammer were tied 85 to 85. He's entirely sporting that weapon.
Yeah. I cannot believe how close these games have been, though. I mean, Sandstorm does have the lead in the set. He's up 2-1 going into game number 4, but everything has been last stock red for both these players.
Yeah, Ymir Onions is playing quite well. Sandstorm, however, on the Magyar is playing just a little bit better because
he's not giving it up either. I kind of figured he might switch off that Magyar, but he's toughing it out for the set here.
I think if it goes to game 5, there's a chance.
Right.
But we'll have to find out. This game is going to decide who goes in the top 4 against Java, who's been waiting on that dusk. And Eat My Onions does not want to go out now. That PR is going to go from a undefined to a very high number after this run, regardless of this result.
Right.
But the better, obviously, the higher chance that we get to see Eat My Onions have a chance to qualify for the Royale. That would be impressive. Silent finisher coming through, though.
I mean, the season is a marathon, not a race. You need to earn those points each and every tournament.
Gravity cancel, silent finisher. Using that move means that the knockback's a little bit weaker than if you did the 3-hit, but it's still very, very good in terms of the angle of knockback that sends that, and that gravity cancel down light covers left, covers right. Such a great grounded option for landing.
Wrong direction for Sandstorm, but he's going to go ahead and confirm that stock. Either way, Eat My Shorts down to his 2 final.
God! You did it again, Slobo! It's all right. We got this. Eat My Onions still coming through. Oh, but I was getting hit so much. It's deep breaths. This might be the final game that Eat My Onions has on stream today, and we need to make sure that he can bounce as we get to game number 5 here. The silence coming through, gets the weapon throw, goes up for the down tip, but Sandstorm just skirts right past it, and now so much damage is coming through here. I think Sandstorm's figured it out, unless Side Stick doesn't knock out. Magyar is so tanky.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like he has 9 base defense or something.
It's like something. I think he does.
No, what? Oh, Sandstorm loves that gravity cancel D-light. He's been going for that finisher so many times. Down air finally takes him down. It's one of my favorite moves in Greatsword's kit for sure. I had like that insider knowledge of when the kit was like being made, and I saw that the gravity cancel downlight makes you like fall down slightly while you're doing it. We're keeping this. It's just too much fun to use. Another down sig knockout, and then Sandstorm just starts down. He's down sig 3 times after each one is connected. He's now 1 stock away from knocking out Eat My Onions at 5th here in the trial of Ymir.
And he's turning the heat up too. We're seeing him. He's wanting to go ahead and just get this done, catching the landing. Eat My Onions, battling for this game at number 5. Can he make it happen? Sandstorm is he's putting the pressure on now.
Side sig, the spot dodge, he charges it, doesn't get it, goes up for the end sig as well, goes to the downer side sig, connects, goes off the side of the stage. It would be appropriate to end it with down sig here, because that's what he's done every other stock, but he side sigs instead, and Eat My Onions is, he went for silent gravity cancel end sig. Okay, Sandstorm a little overconfident right now. Let's see if it costs him.
I mean, I think he's got. There we go.
Cost him.
Okay, it did cost
3
him.
side sigs later, he gets the victory, takes down Eat My Onions 3